Get any better. It's a tragedy what's happening in this game. It's killing our game. The fact that they take lessons and don't get any better hurts everybody, every one of us in golf. So my urge is to get people to understand what is impact, how to get there, and it improves their game faster than anything else. And that's what our whole book is about. That's what our teaching system is about. That's what our new DVD is about. And we're looking for good partners to come on with us because we got to change the way golf is taught. We got to get people playing good golf, not having pretty swings. I call it the Kevin Costner syndrome. You ever seen Tin Cup, the movie? So a couple of my colleagues of mine at CBS, Gary McCord and Peter Costas, were hired to teach Kevin Costner how to swing like a touring pro. All right? They were given 6 months, and they spent 6 months with Kevin, and they taught Kevin the tour grip. And they taught Kevin the tour stance and setup. And they taught Kevin the tour backswing, you know, that tight coil and everything like that. Beautiful position, perfect plane, club face. Oh, look at. Then they taught Kevin the tour finish, how to finish like that. And when Kevin did the movie, he had a tour style swing and was a solid 25-80. Why was he a 25-80 cat? Because he didn't know how to make impact. He had a beautiful looking swing. How many people do you see get out there and have this beautiful looking swing? And they can't make impact with the ball. But then we get people like, I played on the Nationwide Tour before I joined the Champions Tour a few years ago with a guy named Josh Broadway. He plays cross-handed. It's the way he learned to grip a club when he was 5 years old. He played cross-handed and has beautiful golf shots. He's made almost $1 million on the Nationwide Tour, and he's played cross-handed. You know how hard it is to make $1 million on the Nationwide Tour? Are you kidding me? Playing cross-handed. And then you got guys like Jim Furyk who steps up on the tour. And my colleague at CBS, David Faraday, described Furyk's swing one time as looking like an octopus in a phone booth. But look at how well he played. You know, I grew up with guys. Let's see if you've ever seen this guy. See how good you are at learning invitations.
Gary Blair.
Oh, it's going right at the flag. Go in, ball.
Gary Blair.
Straight, I had to leave it sideways to see the flag stick. Gary Blair. He's won 9 major championships stepping through the ball. Oh, lousy looking swing. He steps through, he loses his balance. How can you play golf losing your balance? He's got dynamic impact, right? I grew up with a guy, with this guy. He's like a big brother to me. Johnny Miller. Very good. Johnny Miller. How about?
Gotta get your collar on here.
I tried to get it up there.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
How about this guy? I played a lot of golf with this gentleman on the tour over the years. Became a mentor of mine as well. You might recognize him.
Arnold Palmer.
These guys with all these different swings. I mean, I started the Champions Tour last year. The first round I got paired with Fuzzy Zeller and Jim Thorpe. You want to talk about two different types of golf swings. How many teachers are teaching those swing styles? And I guarantee you, either one of those guys could beat the tar out of just about anybody. Still at their age, they're great players, even though they're in their 60s now. Play beautiful. Both of them broke 70 then. It's not about swing style teaching. It's about making proper impact with the golf shot. That's what works. That's what we do. That's why we're here. This is our debut today. This is the public launch of our company today, literally. Our golf commercial goes on the air at the Golf Channel this afternoon for the first time.
It actually started running yesterday.
It did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed it. Shoot.
And 7 o'clock this morning, it was back on.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why we've done the investment. This just came out last week. Our new 4 DVD training system. How people can understand what it is, an impact they're trying to create, and how to create it.
Really wasn't that far.
Even more than
10
that.
minutes, 15 minutes. The only deal more was that there was a lot of traffic.
Yeah, the golf clubs are actually designed. I build golf clubs, or help design golf clubs
Yeah,
for
all right, I'll get it.
And we actually design golf clubs for the club to go through the ground. That's the way golf clubs are designed. They're designed to go in the ground and through the ground.
All right, sounds good. See you later.
Sounds good. We're done.
Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Finish his phone call. It's okay.
Sorry.
So the reason why people are afraid of taking a divot, number one thing, is because if they take a divot, where's the ball go? No place. They hit the ball fat, don't they? Yeah. So what do? They avoid the ground. Then where do they hit the ball?
Right.
They top it or hit it pin. Then where does it go? It doesn't go very good either, does it? So then they play golf, and they have two options. They either hit it fat or they hit it thin. What a wonderful way to play golf. You know? Because they don't have the swing bottom where it needs to be. When you put the swing bottom 4 inches in front of the ball, sure, you can still hit it thin and fat, but your margin has just gone from needing to be this precise to being this precise. We touring pros only hit 3 or 4 good shots around. But most people would be pretty happy with our missed shots, where they're going. It's because, yeah, we hit fat and thin all the time, but we're hitting a 1/4 inch fat, a 1/2 inch fat or thin, and the ball's still going on the green with the 6-iron. It's not going 10 yards or out of bounds. They're in play. And so this is why people are afraid of hitting the ground, because if they hit the ground without a forward swing bottom, they're going to hit the ball fat. And you're darn right it's going to hurt your hands. You're darn right the ball's not going to go any very good. So why would they want to hit the ground? Until they learn to take a forward swing bottom and allow the divot to be placed where it needs to be in front of the golf ball. We teach them to put it in the right place, they're going to be good golfers. 1 inch improvement in swing bottom is an average of 4 strokes around on your handicap. It's not that hard. And how many times have people taken lessons and they've never heard that? It's incredible. That's why we're here. We're going to change the way golf is taught.
There's been a lot of talk lately about some of these guys are having success with less risk now. So what do you advocate? Obviously, we're going to teach you acquisition here, but what are you going to advocate as far as people, experimenting with or asking you questions about how much risk factors are having? These guys are winning now. Virtually no
Style issue. Okay. There's another style issue. How many different ways are there to be at the top of the backswing? Okay. How many different ways are there to be an impact and be a great player?
So is it just when you talk, whether you down talk or whether you early talk?
I could play a great game of golf without having a lot of load on my shot, okay? Because I know how to lag a golf club. And I can play good golf. It's a style issue. I can be an early loader. I can load it like Kenny Perry does, or Corey Pavin, or Johnny Miller, and really load it early, and still hit a good golf shot. Because I know how to create low lag in the workhorse. I know how to create it. I can be a real late loader, like a Jack Nicklaus, or the late Payne Stewart, and load it real late, and still hit a great golf shot because I know how to lag the club on the downswing. So it's not about style. It's not the issue of there's the best way to load the club, or you got to have 3 wrinkles in the left hand at the top, or you can't play. This is the enigma that we're creating and teaching golfers swing styles. It's not that critical. See what they're doing. Where are they? We don't want to fill their heads with 500 things. We want to give them a couple really poignant things to work on that's going to send them go in the right direction and their golf scores going down. That's simple. And you're going to continue to see swing style teachers, you know? Oh no, you got to have your weight on your left side at the top of your backswing. Oh no, you got to move your head a foot. Get it all your weight on your right side on the top of your backswing. Oh no, you got to limit the turn of your hips, increase the coil, the C factor, the this factor. You know, oh no, you got to be upright. You got to make sure that the left arm gets above the right shoulder. Oh no, you got to be rotated on the backswing. You can't play from there. And then a guy like this comes along. You ever seen this guy? I played a lot of golf with him too.
Not bad.
Lee Trevino, right? Yep. Probably the best ball striker I've ever played with. Day in and day out. Oh, but his swing style, that backswing is just a classic backswing. It's such perfect style, isn't it? It's only 3 feet outside the plane. It's only 3 feet laid off at the top and dead shut. Never play golf in that position, could you? And then Dustin Johnson shows up on the tour. Oh no, you know, it's all about club face rotation and the left wrist position at the top. It's wrong. He can't play from there. Look what they're doing at Impact. It's golf's moment of truth. We're in the wrong direction trying to explain golf to swing style. It's got to stop. It's hurting golfers. We got to get into impact-based teaching. I'll do one more for you. See if I can remember my own swing style now.
Doesn't matter.
Good point. What I've been working on. The key is it's got to be you. So your question is, you know, and this is the way most people play, most tour players play, is they start from a very neutral address position where there's actually a fold in the left wrist. The club shaft is perpendicular to the target line, roughly. And then, but at impact, they're in this position, okay, where the left wrist is flat. There's forward lean in the club shaft. So how do they get from this position to this position is what you're asking. And the mechanism is when you load the club and you lag it on the downswing, okay? Lag being a quantity and a quality. And then you utilize the workhorse to deliver it. Now the club is being delivered this way. There's flat left wrist, forward shaft. That's the way we play.
To what degree do you feel that lag is a function of just weight distribution, or I'm sorry,
That's a great question.
Of,
One of the most greatest questions.
change
Yeah.
of direction is going to create lag?
Yeah, there's
How much do you create it purposely, and how much does it get created just by physics?
I think everybody is uniquely different and is uniquely different in how much lag they can create. Let me show you that. The question is how do you create lag?
How much degree of lag is created by the change of direction, and how much is created consciously by creating lag consciously?
So both, clearly both. You know, lag is a lot like throwing a ball.
I understand. You got all this stuff
You
out.
know, I can throw a ball without lag, and it looks something like that. I got a lot of arm speed, but no lag. Or I can throw a ball and create this change of direction, get the elbow here, lag it. Suddenly I've got some thing on
But
it.
my question is, if your intention is to throw the ball, the leg is going to be created.
You have to understand what you're trying to create first of all, and to understand the physics behind how to do that. Okay. So how do you describe that to somebody? How do you teach that to somebody? This is what we talk about a lot in the modules,
I've read your book,
specifically how
and
to
it's
do it.
kind of counterintuitive to what I teach, but what I teach is kind of get rid of the club, and you're going to get leg because the body's going to support it just like a pitcher is going to clamp and get this angle.
Right.
Increase.
So it's important to understand lag is both twofold. It's a quantity and a quality. So how do you increase the quantity of it is one topic. How do you increase the quality of it is another topic.
Right.
And so clearly, tension is a big part of it. Grip plays a part in it. The timing of the relationship of the body in the transition.
That's where I
of the
struggle. I
swing.
try to get timing of release versus just try to release it, and the timing sometimes becomes more easy.
The
freedom becomes
the
more
lag occurs up here in the transition of the swing.
right.
This is a big part of where lag is created, especially quantity. And then the quality of it is the essence of how the lower body pulls the club down from that point. A lot of people try to initiate the power in their swing through their arms.
I understand.
Okay?
Very familiar with that.
When we get people to initiate the power in their swing through pulling with their body and allowing their arms to trail the body, it works much better. Hello, it's my wife, Mariana.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I understand.
There's the grip and the function of the grip and how the grip sets on the club.
You've seen an orange whip trainer too.
Yep.
Take an orange whip trainer and try to get rid of the head. You're gonna get leg. Just trying to get rid of the
Quantity, yeah.
Okay. But my struggle at this moment
Yeah.
is still then we also have to consciously pull the club to create more leg, or is the quality but the pulling of the club with the body?
I think there's a relationship between quantity and quality to begin with, clearly. But the most important thing is the quantity. How long do you store it on the downside? That's really the essence of how you do it. And it's the timing of when this gets released. Most people have been taught to release the club. Most people actually think that when their shots go to the right, it's because they didn't release the club early enough. Actually, when you get into it, they think they released the club too late. That's why the ball went to the right. So they actually start trying to throw the leg out more. They don't understand the relationship between path and face.
But if you're releasing the direction of the ball, the path will stay consistent.
I believe you should release the club as late as possible if your workhorse, your pivot is operating correctly.
I'll let you sign both. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you in a minute if you have time.
Appears to be firm at the top.
Opens up about 1 million.
It's a destroyer of
But I'm
lag.
seeing more and more people trying to restrict here, and that's helping create that line.
You worry at all about deep lane?
rotation.
Well, all deep plane is explaining why you can have a straight path, the square club face, and the ball draws with a forward swing bottom. The more forward your swing bottom, the more the ball draws, which is a wonderful thing because the longer you can hold on at the bottom and keep the draw from occurring, the straighter the ball goes, which is how every great player of the game plays the game, because they put themselves, their club's still up here, they can do that.